sir, and I'm here to explain you the economics of class 9, and today we will again discuss about the chapter number 1. In the previous class we have studied about the village Palampur, and we have also studied about some basic things of the people of the Palampur. And we have also studied about the production, the process. I believe you know what does the production means. I have already explained it. Okay, and I have also explained you the 4 important factors of production. The first important factor was land, second was labor, third was physical capital, and the fourth was human resource or entrepreneur. Okay, so these are the 4 important factors which are required for production. So today we will discuss about the land properly. Okay, we all know that land is a natural resource and it is also a fixed resource. It does not move from one place to another. Does the land move from here to here? It does not. It is fixed. So that's why, and it is also a natural resource. That's why I am saying that land is a natural resource and also a fixed resource. Like we all know that in the rural India, most of the people, or more than the 70 or the 60% of the people, are dependent upon farming or agriculture. Okay. In the early times, people used to do agriculture by the traditional method. They used to use traditional seeds, and they used to irrigate the land by the Persian wheels. Okay. And the third was the fertilizer used during the traditional method of agriculture was cow dung. That means gobar. Okay. So in the early years, okay, since or during the 1960s, the people were doing agriculture in a small plot of land by the traditional seeds. By using irrigation, they were doing irrigation by the help of Persian wheels, and they were also using fertilizer, which was cow dung, as the fertilizer. Okay, as since the 1960s, the year 1960s, okay, we all know that the land was fixed. There was no expansion of land for agriculture. But since the 1960s, some of the waste land, that means the land which were not at all useful, okay, those land has been taken by the farmers in order to do agriculture. That means only a small amount of land got increased for agriculture. But as the year passed by, there were no any expansion of land at all. The land which were used for agriculture previously are still the same right now. Okay. Now, if you talk about, as we came to know that there was in the early time, if this was the plot of land for agriculture, it was fixed, and by the help of wasteland, the people also covered this much amount of wasteland and they started doing agriculture. But after that, till now, there is no any expansion of land. It is the same out here. But as the amount of land is same, but the amount of like the consumption of the agricultural products are more. So how can we increase the production of the agricultural product? Okay, the question out here is that how can we increase the production? There are several ways by which we can increase the production. The first way in which the production can be increased in agricultural is, number 1, multiple cropping. Multiple cropping means in a piece of land, throughout the year we are doing different types of agricultural practices in each and every season. Okay, as we can say that during the rainy season we are growing kharif crop. Kharif crop means rice. Okay, during the rainy season which crops are grown? Kharif crops are grown. For an example, that is rice. And during the winter season which crops are grown? Now during the winter season rabi crops are grown. That means like peas and many other examples. Okay, so in one plot of land in a whole year we are growing different types of crops. That means multiple cropping. That means the production of the crop has been increased. Okay, now if you talk about like in the production, as I have already said that in the previous years they were using traditional seeds. The people or the farmer were using traditional seeds. Okay, and they were also doing irrigation by Persian wheels, and they were also using cow dung as a manure. Okay, but as the year passed by, the people got very new ideas by which they can increase the production in the different ways, and one of the idea was modern farming. Apart from multiple cropping, one of the other idea to increase the production was modern farming. In modern farming, people started using a new variety of seeds, that was HYV seeds, high yielding variety of seeds. But previously people were only using traditional seeds. Now after they started using HYV seeds, the production in the same plot of land where the traditional seeds were using, for an example, if in this plot of land when the traditional seeds were using, they were it was giving 10 kg of wheat. Okay, but when the people started using HYV seeds, then they got how many amount of crops grown? They got 20 kgs of wheat grown. That means here the production has been increased or not? Yes, it has been increased, just because they have started using the modern farming method and the modern farming seed, that is HYV seed. Okay, second of all, if you talk about second thing, the Persian wheels for irrigation. Persian wheels. Okay, here the Persian wheels means what? Persian wheels means, you might have seen in the early ages or in the early movies or in any video, like nearby the well. Okay, if this is a well and here it is a agricultural land, here it is an agricultural land, here a very big like a tower like are made, here small bucket are there, small bucket, a small bucket and small bucket and small bucket, and here it is a well, by which when this wheel gets rotated up, these buckets from here, they carry away the water from here and they throw it here. Okay, but there was one very great disadvantage about these Persian wheels. These Persian wheels were not able to irrigate a large plot of land. They were not able to irrigate this much amount of land. They were only able to irrigate a small amount of land. But after the modern farming method came, and by the help of electricity, the people started using tube wells. Okay, tube wells. People started using tube wells, by which they used to irrigate a very big plot or a very large plot of land, which was helping in increasing the production. And now if you talk about the third thing, that was cow dung. In the traditional time, the traditional method, the people were using cow dung as a manure or the fertilizer. But cow dung and the manure or the fertilizer, it was only used to give the quality or the quantity of the crop only for a small plot of land. But as in the modern farming, they started using pesticides, and many other fertilizers by which they were able to kill the insects, or they were also used to grow the quality of the crop. Okay, so in the modern farming, these three were like required, by which the production increased as compared to the traditional method. So all of these three things were totally known as green revolution. All of these three things were known as green revolution, because the main motto of green revolution was to increase the production, and the state where the green revolution first started in India was Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and Punjab. Okay, if you talk about the first state in which the green revolution first got started was Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and Punjab. Okay, so this was all about today. So there are several questions by which you can write it down in your fair copy, like what do you understand by modern farming, what explain it. Okay, and you will also write name the states where the first green revolution started in India. Okay, you will also differentiate between the traditional method of farming and also the modern method of farming in your fair copy. And the fourth question which you will write it down in your fair copy is like what is green revolution and how has it helped in increasing the production of the agriculture or in cropping. Okay, till then, thank you, bye.